Welcome to the Lumbridge Night quest guide for Dorics Quest. All you need to do this quest is level 15 mining. Alternatively, if you're not using an Ironman account, you can just buy the ore for about 900 coins. You will need to mine 6 clear, 4 copper and 2 iron. As a reward, you will receive 1300 mining XP, a bronze pickaxe and use of Dorics Anvils. Well met, adventurers. I am the Lumbridge Knight, your guide to all things old school RuneScape. Remember to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any of the hints, tips, tricks and guides that I'll be bringing you on this channel. Blessings of Saradomin be upon you as we venture forth. Starting this quest off in Falador main square. As you can see by the quest log, I need to speak to Doric, who is just north of Falador on the map. You can see where I've started, and Doric is a short walk directly north from the Falador gate, just next to the entrance to the members area. I'm going to head up there. This quest is a very simple quest. As you could see in the video summary at the start, there's no combat requirements. The items can all be attained on the quest, or alternatively, if you're not using an Ironman account, you can simply go to the Grand Exchange and buy the ores, which would make the completion time for this quest probably about 2 seconds from the point of starting the quest if you had the ore already in your inventory. So for the sake of completion, we're going to do this properly. So I've sped the video up, and here's Doric's hut. So now let's speak to Doric. You can ask him can I use your anvils, and he's going to basically, in polite Dwarven terms, tell you to bugger off. However, if you insist to say you can help him, he will say bring me 4 copper, 6 clay and 2 iron, and I'll give you use of my anvils. Being the kindly adventurer that we are, we obviously agree to do that. And again, luckily for us, just to the east is the Dwarven Mines. So I'm just going to click on the map here and show you, for those who don't know, the entrance to the Dwarven Mines is there. There's also an entrance in Falador, so it's kind of 6 and 2 3s, but from Dorics it's probably best to just head directly east as if we were heading back to Varrock. This path leads us past the mine, and we can just head slightly northeast once we get there. It's not a direct path, unfortunately. You have to kind of go around and back on yourself, but it's only a short walk. Bringing some energy potions or stamina potion and running the whole way will probably save you a lot of time as well, if you are doing it the long way like I am. Again, if you'd bought these items from the Grand Exchange, the quest would now be finished. So for those doing it the long way, or the Ironman way, head down the ladder, and all the ores are basically right in front of you. There you can see the copper ore, the iron ore, and the clay is the sandy one right at the top of the screen, the sort of top right hand corner of the screen there. So we'll start with the copper, and we just need to mine 4 of those. You might have noticed that in preparation for this quest, I already equipped a bronze pickaxe. But Doric actually gives you a bronze pickaxe at the start of the quest, so you don't need to bring one like I have. My mining level, actually, although you haven't seen the stat screen, when you see it, when it does pop up, I'm actually only level 11. I kind of just pinged level 12 there. There is a bit where I will cut the video out while I just mined copper to level up to 15. I suggest before you start this quest, if you're going to do it the way I've done it, train it up to 15 yourself. You can do it the way I've done it, which is just to go there and drop the ore on the floor. I'd probably suggest that you actually use the ore, so mine equal quantities of tin and copper, and then at least bank the ore, because then you can get some much needed smithing experience at a later date, and also sell the things you smith for a little bit of coin, which is very useful if you're an Ironman account. If there's a golden rule for hardcore Ironman accounts, I would say waste nothing and never throw anything away. That would be my advice so far. So there you can see I've kind of got my 4 things. There you go, I've got to be level 15 to mine the iron. So I'm going to go get the clay, and then you'll see the video kind of jump in and cover the point where I kind of did a bit of a training montage. I didn't think it'd be very interesting to bring you that in the video, so I've cut it. I'll cut to the point where I get to level 15. That is essentially the basis of this video. Just mine these 3 ores in the quantities required, and then return to Doric, and he will reward you with access to his anvils, which frankly aren't that useful because of like where they are. It's a bit of a trek to go use his anvils. I think in the early days of RuneScape, I definitely kind of used them fairly regularly. There's much better places to smith from. Check out one of my guides if it's already out. But ideally, the smithing point right next to the bank in Varrock is probably where you want to be. But the mining experience and the one quest point is worth having, especially if you're a fresh level 3 character. While I've kind of got your attention here, I may as well start to talk about my Ironman journey. You can see that on my channel I've started the Ironman series. I've released some initial updates covering my free-to-play journey so far, as well as have several more just waiting in the wings. I'm also bringing some money-making videos, all aimed at the moment at the free-to-play side of the game. If you've got any content you really want to see, please leave a comment. You can see the videos just cut there. And I've level 15 because I'm mining the iron. There's one. And shortly, after a small eon, there's the other. Okay, so checking on the quest log, you can see I've got all the ore. So now it's just literally a case of returning to Doric and giving him the ore. So as I said at the start of the video, this is one of the first quests you should do when starting out in the free-to-play side of the game. It's very simple, and you do get quite a lot of experience for the simplistic nature of the quest. Now I'm going to speed the video up as I run round back the way we came, heading west along the path and then north to Doric's hut, and hopefully hand in the quest. You can see the path continues north there. That's for the Goblin Diplomacy quest, so if you haven't done that, I'll pop a link up on the screen. That's another very simple quest with no real difficult combat requirements. So, hand the ore to Doric, and boom, there we go, there's the quest completion. We got a shed load of mining experience and a quest point. Having the base level of 15 in mining that's required to complete the quest manually, I've just gained 3 levels, taking my mining level to 18 at the completion of the quest. Definitely worth having. If you have enjoyed this video and it has been at all helpful, please like, subscribe, share and leave a comment. I, the Lumbridge Knight, am at your service. So, until the next time, fare thee well, brave adventurers.